Hello everyone, this is Minecraft. Well, YouTube's changed, so it's Pamon here, playing a video of TF2. Playing a video, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm playing TF2 in the video, and it is guidelines to be an engineer.
Explosive AFK.
So, when you're an engineer in man versus machine, whether you're playing man up or boot camp, the first things you're gonna want to buy are full dispenser range and canteen upgrades. Next thing you're gonna want to do is set up a teleporter. This is so that people aren't constantly telling you to place a teleporter.
It's not that long of a map,
And
but
so
other
that
maps they really do.
It's helpful. I mean, think about it. You're moving your teleporter up to the front, whereas people who just died can go back to the front lines and where all the action is, pretty much. Setting up your sentry and dispenser for wave 1 doesn't really matter. I decided to put mine up front so that we have more room for emergency situations. So if we have to fall back, we have a lot of room to fall back.
Are you recording?
And we can place our engineers. And we can place our sentries and dispensers further back. Wave 1, you're still gonna need your dispenser, so put it near your sentry. Further waves afterwards, you're gonna upgrade your metal capacity,
Pretty much.
which means that you're gonna have to go your dispenser less often, which means you can let a heavy or a soldier or a devilman or pyro use it for health and ammo. The wave's about to start here, and it slows down, so you can see what's going on here. It's just a pre-wave. So unlike most engineers, I go up to the front lines with my shotgun, shooting things. It's very contradictory to what people think an engineer should do, and this is just how I play. I do extra damage, I go pick up money, because occasionally your team might not have any scouts. And then on another occasion, you could be the only one with any sense of logic as to how to play. These are guidelines. You don't have to do everything word for word. This is just to help you become a better engineer. This is how you... A sentry buster's coming up, and this is how you help, or get rid of him, and help your team. You move off to the side, wait for him to go a beat, or like stop moving and then like charge. That's when you place, like, that's when you run away like crazy. At some points in the match, you're gonna have to stand behind your sentry and just spam left click and prepare. That's just how the maps might turn out. That's how you're gonna have to play. Immediately after every match, I destroy my sentry and possibly teleport or exit. Reasons because I'm always gonna move my sentry, no matter what. Next sort of upgrade you're gonna want is disposable sentry, because the other waves may not give you as much time to rack up money so that you can buy another disposable sentry, so I go on the second wave. You can only buy it on the second wave if your team has gotten 100% all the money up until then. Otherwise, you're gonna be lacking with a couple of money issues. If you use your canteens, feel free to get more, because your sentries are definitely gonna die, and don't waste time upgrading it unless you're setting up in the back and your team's got a tank and you're worried about scouts. That is the only time when you're possibly going to need to manually upgrade your sentry. Like, there are 2 waves on this map whose the time it takes to win it is very low. For example, one of them are three scouts before a tank, and then the rest of the map is a tank with a bunch of scouts as support. Now the sentry buster just went for my dispenser instead of my sentry, but there were demo men and the sentry got destroyed anyways.
Good job, guys. That was pretty good.
Would be
I should not waste my money on, what's it called? Two-way teleporters, right? Right.
The other map that has about 5 seconds worth of gameplay is the one with the
Yeah,
heavy.
probably not.
The heavy weapon, or giant heavy,
Alright.
is
I'm not my Wrangler anymore, actually.
low health, and there's
It's
about
fun being
15
a
scouts
scout
that come.
because while everybody else is like just
My rule to
standing there
that,
waiting for them to
my rule
come,
or
like
guideline for
run up.
engineers and just any class on. Oh, this is in Colt Town. Sorry. This is I can't remember the name of the map, but this map, the heavy, or the wave with the giant heavy, the scouts do drop money, but if you don't shoot at them, you don't kill them, they won't drop the money, okay? And the heavy drops the leftover amount. So, when the wave ends, all of the robots just disappear, and the money stays. So if you kill scouts, you're gonna have to pick up the money. If you don't kill them, you don't have to pick up the money, because you're gonna take out the heavy within 3 seconds. Now this is the wave with the tank that lasts 5 seconds. No kidding. Loadout wise, for the engineer, you're definitely going to need a Wrangler. Nothing else, everything else is just completely up to you. If you feel that you want a wrench or a Frontier Justice or something else, that's fine with me. It's just the guideline. But the way I play and the way I'm like guidelining you to play, you do need a Wrangler. So if you don't have, we do have a second engineer showing how you should play. If you don't have a Wrangler, for the waves that last very short, that is where put it up there on that corner. For other waves, for the heavy, it's going to be the same thing. I'm going to set up here as well. Okay. And yes, just wrangle it. Now, key point in being a good engineer is right now I let go. That is the time it takes for the shield from using the Wrangler to go down, and when the moment the shield turns off is when you want the tank to be in range, so that you're not wasting anyone's time and the round ends fast. Someone got an achievement from it because that's when the achievement is. Kill a tank 5 seconds after it leaves, or before, or within a minute of it leaving, or before it gets halfway, or before it even turns or something. I can't remember what the achievement was. Yeah. If you're wondering why a disposable sentry gets knocked out or you have to keep placing one at the start of every match, is because after the wave ends, it destroys your disposable
Been like
sentry.
dominating it every minute.
You can't repair them. You can give them more ammo, or I'm not. It's something different than a mini sentry. Wouldn't just default gameplay. But this is a bunch of heavies. So what we do here is just. What I do is I just play as I normally would an engineer, and when you have like a sniper in the background, you like shoot them half the time, you keep repairing your sentry, take cover like you would on an idle map or something. Yes, I die here because I made a turn. Just make sure you're going straight away from it. No turns, no nothing. And here I go back because I saw where the bomb was, and I decided to set up the sentry here. He was gloating, so he wasn't going further up. He got the crit boost, so he just started like doing a taunt and got killed by the sentry, which happens a lot more than you want to say.
Just booked it
I've been
back
killed
to
twice
upgrades,
by
I
my
mean,
sentry
seriously.
on this map, and then like with my sentry twice. And we just $12. That one, not sure where the money is. And from this point on, just make sure you upgrade your building health and firing speed when you are able to. You don't really need much more than this. You're going to want to start upgrading your melee for faster repair time, because there's a bunch of soldiers coming up in the next wave after this heavy. This is the heavy wave, where you have a lot of time to kill him when you don't need all that time. I'm saying, alright everyone, get down, heavies, go down, go down. I'm narrating this because my audio didn't come out clear enough, and it would have been like hamster. So I get everyone to go down. So the demo man takes his time. So this is why I decided to put the pre-wave at 4 times. So there we go. Demo man's nearly ready. So everyone's down there shooting, firing at whatever comes down. And I think I tried saying something about, don't shoot the scouts, they will, there's something. So here we go, I just like take out the scouts with my sentry, and there's the heavy. And wave is over. Congratulations. However, the engineer was not set up there, he was set up next to me. Close enough, he had a bottle. Because he didn't have a wrangler. And here we go, final building, and something else I buy power canteens as I use them. So this is just a guideline. I may not play it exactly how you play it, you may not play exactly how I play it. It's a guideline. This is the wave where halfway through I move my sentry down because it's an open target and it's not reaching all of them at the same time. So I move it down, it still dealt damage, killed some scouts. There was a sentry just anyway, so I moved it down. So just like, don't have everything down to an exact science, you're gonna need a room for adjustments. So here we're waiting. Before the round starts, I was thinking about getting one of the songs that goes play the song during the setup time. Back up here. 4 sentries heavy and 2 dispensers. And scouts come. So I shoot them off because our mini sentry's gonna get killed otherwise. And then when the soldier comes, I just rapid fire him like I did the heavy, but he takes longer to kill for some reason. See, I go melee as my shields go down first to shoot, except I was backstabbed. And thankfully we had another engineer to help me for repair while I was down. Something I don't like about snipers, man versus machine, we don't have one right now, but I was on one. And what he would do is, he would snipe off all the scouts in the most remote locations that they would take. And he would just leave them there, and the money would despawn. And then he would yell at the scouts for not picking up all the money. I mean, see, the scout was missing money, and that was because there were random kills around, but it's a pet peeve.
I keep on.
I really hate it when people blame others for their mistakes. I do it all the time, but it's annoying when you see other people do it. Yes, I'm a hypocrite. Well, this is the part where all the scouts come from above where the sentry is. So this is where both engineers set up that that way we don't leave any money on the top floor, or the scout will be unobliged to pick it up. When I played scout on this map, I was with fully upgraded jump and speed, I was able to get up there in a double jump, but it was inconvenient to do so. So now we wait. And here we go. Scouts. First, like 25 scouts come from the bottom, then the rest come from the top. I think we got a little unlucky as how it was set up for the path the robots would take. Yeah, they're going up where the sniper is, and that was a bit unlucky for us. Otherwise, they normally take the route where they have to like bypass your sentries. So I just wanted to get into snipers, like a support class would, except the support class is busy supporting those defensive ones that are sort of good in defense that can go pick it up. And no matter what anyone tells you, engineers are not a support class, they're defense class, along with heavies, which aren't offensive, and scouts, which are offensive actually, and not defensive or support. There are some people that don't know the difference between the classes and how they're rated.